Hello and welcome to our latest episode. This is the Let's Play Ark the Extinction, and you're watching Nexus from Wyverniacs playing. So if you've seen the last episode, you know that our goal is to make the saddle for Megatherium. And also I'm working on narcotics to keep the dog diggers that I have down in that taming pen unconscious. Okay, seems that the dinos are starting to spawn in the area, so I'm going to have to go and clear that out soon. Yeah, I can feed the rest of it. So it's 2000 down, but that's not going to be enough anyway, as it is level 100 almost. Okay, what did I see here? A Thorny Dragon. $110? Well, that's a shame. The Metrodon is still here. I don't remember the level, if it was too low or not. Level 15, well, that's not much. I believe their ability to provide the thermal insulation works just like with the other, and that's increasing the melee stat. While having a lower level will mean that it is going to give less of the effect in the end, so I would prefer having something of a higher level. Since I'm going to tame with berries. Well, what I wanted to do is get more metal, as that's what's missing. So I can go with the Velo and do a bit of killing here. Easy pickings. Yeah, I was hoping to get 10,000 health, but I think 5,000 should be fine. If I get enough into the damage and stamina, it's going to be unstoppable and probably destroy anything before it gets even close. And I have a level 2. That's cool. Keep them coming. I can make the Tapachara saddle, that's cool. For the chainsaw I would have to go to the Scorched Earth. Well, that's not impossible. All you need to do is find the terminal in the city and upload your character. You can also upload all the items, so it's a possibility to do this. But, well, I would prefer to just enjoy a little more of this map, so contrary to what I probably said in the last episode, it's unlikely that I'm going to get the chainsaw. And here is the terminal. That's nice to have it here. The truth still stands that it is really an awesome tool and it's quite efficient. Well, I found metal, that's great. And also the terminal, and I see another metal there, so this is not going to take long. Although my pick is close to getting broken. It's so nice to have it here. That's one more reason why I should establish the outpost here. In this area. Okay, the air seems clear. I can continue. Yep, the right mouse button, the barrage attack, is quite nice when they get close to you, or if you get swarmed. Yep, poor Carnos. Didn't know what hit him. This is going to be higher level, obviously. Hopefully it's not an alpha, but I do not see the glow, so it's fairly unlikely. Yep, it died. I'm not sure if the Velo would be able to... Okay, sorry guys, I must have hit you. Well, the Dodicurses are aggressive when you attack them. They do not run away. But they also hide and cover if you lower their health too much, so they can still be killed, but it takes a lot more hits. As their armor applies even when you're hitting the head area. I just finished where I started, and here is another metal deposit. I believe this should be more than enough, so I'm going to go back. It's a shame that this oh, hello, map lacks Wyverns, as they are really awesome for transporting stuff. But I believe you are able to get the Quetzal, so even though they're slow, it's a decent way how to move larger quantities of items and perhaps even dinos. Okay, I don't think that's good. Something is attacking. Well, I think it's fine now, so can focus on getting some more crystal. Ideally, I should be able to also make the magnifying glass. Oh no. But having a dino to have your back is really awesome. Okay, we don't need that. Let's check what's going on here. Oh, there is another Velo over there. So guys, what were you killing? I guess we won't know that. It seems that Dodicurus is fine. I'm not sure about the health, so hopefully he did not get hit. I just need to wait a little while longer. Alright, where's that Velo? They tend to walk a lot, so it's dangerous to leave them close by, as they can happen upon you quite unexpectedly. Right. Fight! Well, not much of a fight. I wonder where that corrupted grove is. I always hear the sound, the music, but there is nothing to be seen around. It's not like I have enough creatures to stand up and defend it. Perhaps it's a map wide event, so you can hear it even from great distance. Well, it could be. And I need wood. You stay here. Great. These trees seem to hold quite a lot of wood. I suppose it's because they are so scarce here, so having a tree you can harvest with 2 hits would be bad. Okay, I'm too close to the ground. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I guess this is out of range. So there is a range here. Alright, let's not waste time. Now I have the obsidian, and for the magnifying glass I need it right in my inventory. Obsidian, metal, fiber and crystal, I guess that's no problem. I still have some fiber here, and I can easily get some more. However, it seems that resources are not really in plenty here. Oh, that's a nice colored Morlatops. I guess that's the Valentine's event color, and it's one of the Valentine's event creatures. Nice. Perhaps we could go look him up in a few moments. So for the magnifying glass, I still need some stuff. Hide and crystal. I did not take crystal. Oh, it's 30. I do not have that many. But I think there was some crystal nearby, so I guess I could just as well go and look for it. It was the moment when my pick broke, so the rest of the crystals should still be there. It's nice to have another event in the game. Although I think that the stuff that you can get in this event are only temporary. So just like in the Christmas event, where you could get some buffs and other stuff you could use on your tames, here you are going to get something like that too, and most likely with a timer. Okay, I believe this should be enough. Yep, here we go. And that's another awesome tool at my disposal. It only shows 2 values, but for taming these are the 2 most important values. The health of the creature, which is something you can only guess by looking at them and assessing the wounds if they are visible. And also the torpidity, so you know how close to passing out the creature is. Once it's on the ground, it's not so hard because you can open their inventory, but during the taming you can sometimes kill the creature if you're not careful. So this is good tool to first check how much health do they have in total, and you can easily then deduce how much damage it can take. So if you know that your crossbow is doing a certain amount of damage to it, you know that you have specific amounts of shots until you risk killing the creature. So it's quite useful, especially for the weaker creatures. $2,500 is probably not enough, so I'm going to play it safe. I can give him maybe something like this, and the taming should happen soon. Let's go check up on that refining forge. I would say that it's not necessary now to be in such a hurry concerning the harvesting, as it seems that the Doedicurus is going to be fine. Yep, just a few more metal. Once I have the Doedicurus, I can get harvesting at large. I can probably check the level for the Thorny Dragon saddle, as that's the next creature I would love to tame. Hopefully that another high level is still where I saw it and it's not dead. So it's the dragon. And it's learned on the Scorched Earth. Okay, that's a second engram that I could use here that I do not know. Okay, so perhaps the best course of action would be to actually go over there and do it. It's not like it's a different map. And since this is our own server, we can transfer between different maps. I would say that the option is there by the design, so you actually can put one character through all the maps, starting from the island and ending here in the Extinction. Also, it should cover some of the story, like this. Well, but for this situation, this would be plainly practical, so just going there and learning all the interesting stuff that you can learn there. Some of it is quite useful. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it, at least for these two things, the chainsaw and the Thorny Dragon saddle. So for that I can use the terminal. So while I wait here, it's possible that I could do this right now. Hopefully I won't die right there. It is possible to take also creatures with you, so you can upload them with all your stuff. Just keep in mind that okay, where was the... yeah, here it is. So keep in mind that any stuff that you have in your or your dino's inventory is going to be dropped. So you actually have to place it inside. Hopefully there's nothing... oh, another one. It's a low level, so it should die quite easily. Okay, no more disruptions. So you will not be able to do this if you're playing on official server, most likely, so this may apply depending on your server that you play on settings. So in the worst case, this is not an option to you, but still I think many players will be able to do this. And I can upload myself also. Yep. At this point you can either download it or go back to the spawning screen. So you have to create a new one. It doesn't matter the name or anything else. They're going to be destroyed. It's only so you can get in here. So at this point I can just log out. And launch the Scorched Earth. So first you have the option to choose your character. You can also make a new one, but since we are here to learn, this is what we need to do. Here it is necessary to select the correct area, so you are close to the obelisk. So the blue one is in the north, but I think that you can spawn that close to them, so it's better to select one of the easier. So either the south. No. The closest I would say is probably the south one. You should be close to the red obelisk. Perhaps the Midlands 4 is also fine, as it is closer to the green one. But still, it may be easiest to access the red obelisk. So, let's try it. It is possible that there will be enemies right as you spawn, so keep on moving. Right, so far so good. The red obelisk, I believe it's... Hello? That's the cute gerboa. It should be over a small swampy area. So be careful, as there may be a lot of creatures. So perhaps now it is a good idea to go and learn the Engrams. So what I definitely want is the propellant. I believe it's used in the... Okay, in the S+. Also the chainsaw, something I want. Thorny Dragon Saddle, that's something I also wanted. The Libantria, I'm not sure if I want to tame them. It would be also great to get the Preserving Salts, and the vessel is also good for that. So, Preserving Salt. And that I don't actually need. Boomerang might be a good thing. Also the Moraltops saddle, as I want to get that camel dino at some point. The oil jar. No, I don't need that. And the rest of the stuff, well, perhaps the wind turbine, but it's not so expensive. I'm going to learn it as well. Well, fabricator, I'm going to need to learn that anyway. Well, that's it. Now, goal is to get back. Okay, yeah, here I am subjected to the... Okay, that was the Microraptor. So here I'm subjected to the heat, so this is going to increase the water consumption and probably decrease the stamina regeneration. I need to wait a moment. There are some terror birds over there that I do not want to meet. So here I'm getting quite close. I may need some stamina for that last few meters. In the worst case, if I get attacked, I can just run around up to it and upload myself if it's possible while in combat. I don't remember that, so we are going to find out. I'm hoping that any aggressive dinos around are going to be entertained by something, so I do not get attacked right away. I can see some scorpions there. They're not going to attack that... oh, they are. The Parasiterium is quite angry. Right, I can see raptors running there. Okay, I need to preserve my stamina and head to the red beam. Hopefully I will not get pounced by the raptor. Perhaps I can head up here to have some ledge between me and them. And there I can see the terminal. So that's the place I want to reach. So far only thing I could see was the raptor. Oh, and there is a crocodile. I think it's the Caprocetus, but okay, there is another raptor, and it's busy. There are some fishes. I think I'm going... No, he saw me. And there is a Carno and another raptor. That's not good. I need to move. Hopefully they are going to look for something else. No, I'm too much of a treat for them. So this is my moment. I'm already losing the torpidity due to the dehydration. So here I go. Yep. Well, none of that really mattered to me, so I can make another random human here. And it's the same drill all over. I just moved back to the Extinction, and my character should have learned the new Engrams. In the future, I think I'm definitely going to do the Aberration, as it is quite a nice map. Okay. I just go back to the Extinction and reload my old character. So there will be another Let's Play series. Okay, where I am. Here, so I need to head into which direction to find the terminal? Well, I need to find one, so either this or I can just die. So whichever happens first. Right, this looks like a most likely. Okay, it seems that I'm probably going to die, but this weird fellow is really not my character, so bon appetit. So right now I'm going to create a new one. Download my character and respawn in my base. I can get back easily. Okay, perhaps I can craft the Tapachara saddle. The Tapachara is quite fast. Did I learn it? I didn't. Well, that's the reason why I can't see it. A lot of metal. Well, alright. So instead I'm probably going to take the Ptero. I should be there quite soon. So yeah. First I need to unload this stuff. But perhaps I can keep the Thorny Dragon saddle skin, as it's quite nice looking. Okay, here it is. a little more stamina, and we can go. I'm going to have to make some stops along the way, so it's a better idea to make them more frequently and make sure that you have a decent and safe place to land, because when you are trying to find a spot in the last possible moment, it's possible that you are going to drop down between some enemies. And I can see a lot of corrupted creatures around. And if not corrupted, then aggressive. So this is the better option. Deep Tarot is quite fast, actually. The only downside is the low stamina that is going to force you to land quite often. Still, this is the fastest way to get from place to another, by flying. In the end, I did not need the Raptor nor my gear in the Scorched Earth, so I can just go and pick them up. Don't mess with me, I have a T-Rex and I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, a lot of creatures spawned here. So I need to make a little clearing. Okay. Deep Tarot killed him. Way to go. Alright, so I need to reach the terminal. It should not be too hard with the Velo. Well, with the Velo I can easily dispatch anything that comes up, unless it's something like the Giganotosaurus, which is unlikely to spawn here. So that's fine. Last time I had a lot of scorpions here, now it's just the Moralthopsis. Okay, that's funny. This is what I was talking about. Okay. Yeah, you can't just transfer it like this, you have to place it item by item. And when I said that it is going to drop all your inventory, it also drops the action bar. And if you have a okay, where did my... Here it is. And it also drops your tame's saddle, so I forget about that, so it's a good thing that I did not stay over there too long. So the item did not despawn. That was quite risky. Hopefully the raptor did not get too hurt. It doesn't seem like he did. Yeah, a little bit of meat and hide and other stuff never hurts. And what's that? Okay. No, I forget to put on my shirt. All right. So this went well. Let's see how the Dodicurus is doing. Yeah, it's 3000, so I can go and pick up that Mejo Berry. And start taming. I'm expecting to get something like 1%, but yeah, it's almost 1%. So this is going to be very close shave when it comes to the taming efficiency or the expected result. So it's raising by 30, so it's just as expected. 3000 would probably take for something like 80%. So it's still going to need a little bit more. And apart from that, it is also going to not be enough. Well, it's not so bad. Still, my metal should be smelted, or at least a sufficient amount, so I can make the Megatherium saddle. Yep, that's it. For the Tapejara, I'm going to need more metal. Great. Okay, I got stuck again. Well, it's also a nice idea to keep a dino nearby. If you have this thing happening to you too, this is one of the fastest solutions that I could see so far. Right, he's still eating. So this 30 more percent, yeah, it's going to be something like 80 to 90. Well, here goes the Megatherium. So, let's see how well you can harvest. I can go for the bushes. Is the normal attack to get berries. And these are some decent quantities. It is also quite fast. The second mouse button does some kind of a stomp, so it does an AoE damage. The left mouse button gives you the thatch, and I wonder if there is any difference with this. No. You still get thatch, but in larger quantities. So with the both attacks it can collect, but with right mouse button it can collect the fiber also. I think that's something that you do not get. Yeah. With the left mouse button you can get berries. Okay. Scratch that. You can get berries and fiber in quite nice quantities. So, this is one hell of a harvesting dino. I definitely should have enough Majo berries or the Dodicarus. And he's full. So considering he needs still something like 13%, it's like 400 to 500. So I'm definitely going to use more narcotic. 24 now. And I think that's going to conclude this episode. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, you can give us a like or leave a comment. Also, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more Ark Survival Evolved fun. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.